Remember when you were a kid and you'd be watching TV or a movie with your parents and a sex scene would come on, or even just like an intimate kissing scene and like you'd cringe because how freaking uncomfortable was it to be watching this with your parents? I mean, if your best friend were having an affair or dating again after divorce and having the best sex of her life, would you tell your kids about this? Do you see where I'm going? Sex is something kids need to learn about. Sex being used as the reason for the end of a marriage when it relates to one of their parents that they love, that's a whole different story. And many parents will argue, well, my child deserves to know the truth. Children do deserve to know truth. Age appropriate truth that won't rob them of their childhoods. Many parents make the mistake of thinking, well, my kids already know what sex is. They're, in middle school or high school. No kid at any age wants to know about their parents' sex life. So what many people are sitting there thinking is, truth and morality, and those are the values we believe in, is actually really an act of trying to absolve themselves of any blame for why the marriage ended. They believe that if they put the blame on the other parent, their children won't be mad at them or resent them for the fact that they now have to live a life of being co-parented or a life of their parents' divorce. The opposite is true. In the short term, all this will do will rattle the child's sense of self because now they feel that whatever they've learned about the other parent is the reason why this parent or this divorce is happening. This parent is now no good. So half of them is no good, right? They will also feel guilty for any time they spend with this other parent. This is not helpful either. And you know who this is going to backfire on in the long run? You, because they're going to get to adulthood and they're going to realize very quickly, oh my God, I didn't need to know about that. I would have found out eventually, and my childhood could have been protected a little bit more, and they will resent you. I see it all the time. I meet adults almost every day in my life who say to me, thank you for doing the work that you do. I wish I didn't know what I knew about my parents' lives when I was growing up. There's no point. If you want to raise your child with good values because you really believe in truth, give them age appropriate truth that they can handle, not truth that they're going to have to recover from. This is one of those situations where you want to be smart. And if you feel so inclined to let them know, you have to recognize that that's your anger and your ego, and neither of those things bode well in parenting.